Howdy, howdy, howdy. Mid-sized Sasquatch, snarking sass. It's me, Snarky, and we are here for the pre-show because we are pumping up and hyping up and shouting out to our friend.
They're waving at us. Salah.
UFO Man, right? He'll be live in an hour from when this starts. This is only an hour. I'm shooing you all away at the end, and you gotta go over and watch his stream because we are stronger together, y'all.
We've walked through fire wearing borrowed names, taught to compete, taught to carry the blame. Every scar tells the truth we share. We carried the weight, now we rise from there. Stronger together, yeah. Stronger together, yeah. Lift your sister when she's low. Her fight is yours, you already know. Stand together, shoulder to shoulder, hand in hand, we're getting bolder. When we rise, the ground remembers. Women united, a force to be reckoned. Together, together, together.
Yep, we're stronger together, y'all. Welcome. Come on in when you want to. We're talking about UFO Man today. I'm expecting some people. Maybe I did it right. Maybe I didn't do it right. Maybe I don't know. I'm pretty sure I sent the links out to the right people and a few of them answered. We'll see who shows up. So don't forget, y'all, to
Me, just hanging out with my trash, patiently waiting for you to like it. Anytime now. Oh, there it is. Took you long enough.
I reckon. All right. Well, y'all, we're talking about the UFO Man today. Yep, that's our friend Tim. And that's what we're talking about today. I know it looks like there's two of me just in case somebody's from somewhere and they don't understand what's happening. I'm both them people. I'm snarky fast. I'm mid-sized Sasquatch. You know, sus, not sass. See, there's a difference between us. Anyway, oh, and I gotta mention that we're sponsored by maybe a fictional, maybe not. This could be real, y'all. Let's find out.
Yo, you like aliens? You like soft hoodies? This is my Fock merch. It's soft ish. And there's a hat. Look at the little guy. Fock merch. Wait, merch. Yeah, it's great. Oh, I had a point.
Merch by my flock. I'm trying to navigate. I haven't started using my my new computer for all this yet. So we're talking about UFO Man. That's what his channel looks like on YouTube. Everybody knows that Thursday's live place to be is with My Flock and me. Snarkin' Sass and My Flock every Thursday. She is awesome. Should make sure to support her. I'm only doing one thing at a time. Hopefully, we'll see Craig, Tony maybe. I'm expecting an extra special surprise, never been here before, but invited many times guest. We'll see what happens with that. Let's get back over to the chat. Hey, Black National, how you doing, sweetie? Love you. Charbaddy, good to see you, sweetheart. Yeah, I ended up using the remix that I did. Because I kind of this was kind of spur of the moment, and just like I smoked some weed and thought, hey, wouldn't this be cool to do? But it was just like 2 days away, and so I made a lot of stuff. I've been busy, so I didn't get anything big or an intro actually made. But Charbaddy, that song that I played at the beginning, where we're stronger together, y'all. That was written by Charbaddy right there in chat. Heaven forbid I just clicked the daggum comment. There's Dill. Dylan's here. Always happy to see Dylan. I dropped the links for UFO Man's channel and for the live stream that will be happening in 53 minutes because it's 1:07 my time and his starts 2 o'clock my time. Alfred, good to see you. Good to see you. I swear they could make this screen just a little bigger. All right, I think I got everybody. I hope everybody's doing good today. We're talking about UFO Man because what the world needs now is a good old alien invasion to bring us all together. Don't you know? I'm looking. So, aside from being the UFO Man, Tim, our friend Tim, has a second channel called Side B, and he makes music over there, AI music. But I've been taking remixes of everybody's secondaries and whatnot, trying to do what I can. And this is the one I made for him. It's award winning, y'all. It's award winning.
Yeah. Hands up. City lights. Let's go. Got shiny shoes and a midnight grin. Walk in the room like, yep, I'm him. Mirrors say cool, bass say boom. Whole place jumping like a cartoon. Snap back tilted, confidence loud. Camera flash when I move the crowd. One step left, one step right. Everybody watch me lose my mind. I don't need a reason. When the beat starts sneezing, bless you, I choose. Now flow start freaking, bouncing low, bouncing loud. Spin that vibe, turn it out. Street to the clouds right now. Bounce it, bounce it, bounce it loud. Clap, clap, stomp it proud. Move that swagger all around. Tonight we don't calm down. Bounce it, bounce it, bounce it loud. Hey, hey. Bounce, bounce, boom. Hey, hey. Shake the whole room.
I love it. I love it. So he won for best usage of non-lyrical words in a lyrics. An honorable mention because, yeah, shake a boom boom. I loved it. I loved it. Oh, that was, I know, right, Jordan? I know. I love it. I'm starting to think I sent the wrong link to everybody. Good thing there's two of me, right? I love it. This is the first time Mid-Sized Sasquatch gets to go live. I mean, I did a little test one, but I had to do, I had to jump through some hoops and burrow under a fence and stuff, and it was just crazy. But look, it works. It's weird too on the StreamYard, because yeah. Anyway, I don't even want to talk about tech stuff because that's not what we're here for. No, we're here because we all like mysteries.
What really happened here? Did three acrobats really choose to avenge their sister's death? And haven't dogs and cats been known to predict earthquakes? But what about the detail of the chocolate chip cookies? But then what about those dog tags? But then how do you explain the chocolate? How else do you explain both people using the same computer repair shop? If not, how could the boy suddenly speak Chinese? But then how do you explain the Grim Reaper? And what about this unusually shaped chair? Why did the insult machine suddenly give compliments? And how do you account for the loose stitching on the quilt? Was Jocelyn really cursed by the beautician? If so, how do you explain the doll using the name Miss Robinson? But then, how do you explain the grease and screwdriver in the father's bed? If so, how did the men's room attendant know so much about Artie? But then, how could he have possibly known about the children's playground? If so, how did he get the gift back? But then, who murdered Professor Wainwright? And how do you explain the pen? And how do you explain the fact that the box fell at just the right time? How do you explain the smudge on the phrenologist's head? But who was Elmo P. Middleton? Did the spirit of Abraham Lincoln actually seize hold of Senator Quigley and force him?
Elmer P. Middleton and Senator Quigley? Are you kidding me? Hey, y'all, you know what this is called? This is called What Happens When Snarky Gets Left Unattended. I am unsupervised. Y'all just don't know. There's all kind of crazy stuff that could happen. Oh, my goodness gracious. You know what? You never know. The birds might even start talking.
How much pecking would a bird peck if a bird could peck seeds? Pecking, 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 pecking. Peck as many seeds as its belly needs.
I reckon. All right. See you later. See you later, Black Nationalists. Good to see you. So, y'all left me alone. I guess that means, oh dear, which one is it? This one or that one? I just set this profile up, so I think it's this one. Y'all left me alone, so that means
Head held high while I run this city. Click clack heels like a countdown clock. Every door shut, I just picked that lock. Glitter on my knuckles, fire in my throat. Every no they gave, now it keeps me afloat. Sharp like neon, sweet like sin. Lose or win, I don't check in. Rules bend easy when you know your worth. I'm the aftershock, under their earth. No breaks, no boss, no leash, no crown. If they build a wall, I knock it down. Run this city, no seatbelt on. Windows down while I blaze till dawn. Say I shouldn't, I already did. Wild heart, loud mouth, unapologetic kid. Fast life, no chains on me. Keys in the ignition, that set me free. They talk big, but I prove it pretty. Head held high while I run this city.
right. Damn, y'all. But why we're really here today, let me check the time. Oh, somebody said something. Let me pop over there. Shika boom boom, that's right. I love it. Charbaddy, she rocked. Shika boom boom. I know, right? But that was good. How many Shika boom boom did you get in? That's why it's honorable mention, I love it. So, we are, let me see. Oh, we are here today to talk about when UFO Man has a live stream.
I have interviewed several abductees or contactees, and several of them don't want to be called experiencers because they feel violated.
Yeah.
They feel taken against their will.
Yeah.
They feel that the experimentations that are being done, whether they are being done for our benefit are being done against their will.
Yeah.
And they're very painful and very destructive to them. And some very famous cases have said that they've even fought back against these entities and hit them and struck them and tried to fight their way out of the craft because they didn't want to be there and they didn't get a benefit from it. So there is an aspect of people that are having negative.
Yeah, it's a serious thing. You don't have to believe, but let people tell their stories and listen. You don't even have to tell anybody if you believe. You can ask questions. It's good. I like it. I'm all in that. I'm all in that. What if? You think it's a, huh? I wonder. You know I'm doing that all the time. I got marbles upon marbles. But don't forget.
Oh, hey, it's me, Snarky, just sitting in my office, also known as a dumpster, waiting for you to react to all the trash I post. Hit that little thumbs up, toss me a heart, something. I live for applause and half-eaten.
Applause and half-eaten tacos. Yeah, I wouldn't pass it up. I wouldn't pass any of it up. Hey, look, y'all, somebody's here. Why, look, it's Craig, y'all, from High Not to Laugh. Hi, Craig.
Hello.
Hello. Let's see. Let me scroll up here. I got a thing for you. It's Craig from High Not to Laugh. That's his YouTube page. I might have made your channel to my clipboard, but I am not sure. It got real when I just kept remembering all the things I should do to set this profile up correctly.
Well, let me see
Probably
if I can put on
too
my.
late. But I want to say thank you for showing up. Thank you for coming, babe.
No problem. My headphones and that mic aren't on. Let me get them on, and I'll call. I'll click. I'll come back in. I'll be
Drop
right back.
out, come back. Yep,
Yeah. All right.
that's good. Let's see. He's still there. Uh-oh. What is happening? I don't know. He is still there, though. Look, you can see him, right? Because there's a lot of stuff we don't know. That's why mid-sized Sasquatch. Let me see. I think it's this one. Yep, mid-sized Sasquatch. See, it's Sasquatch, not Sasquatch. Because, I mean, you know, Snark and Sass is handling the sass. We don't need more snack. There's plenty of sass. But suspicious. Thinking about it, you know? Let's see. Did I put these in the right order? I can't see that. But I know that it says, if it's the right one, if it's the right one, it says that looking into the suspicious stuff, the things we think we know, we thought we knew, anything like that. Because as humans, we have lots of questions. Hey, welcome back, Craig.
I'm back.
That's cool. So, you know, we're here just trying to get everybody to remember that in 40 minutes, UFO Man will be starting his live stream. There's a picture of that. I'll drop the link here in just a second. Do it again. And this is Craig.
Again.
Again, this is Craig. And this is UFO Man. There we go. Says, thanks for making my last stream snark at Brandon the Pinocchio vibes. No, I am right now not knowing what you're talking about, but I imagine I'll find out because I'm curious. Oh. So, Craig, do you have any close encounter type encounters to tell us about? I can't hear you, Craig. Can you hear me? Can't hear you at all. I don't hear nothing. Oh dear. I wonder if it's me or if it's you. You can hear me. I don't hear you. Hey. Oh, you chose to mute. It says you're muted, that you chose to mute. Like down at the bottom.
Heck.
No. Hey, I hear you now. All right. I think. Talk some more.
There we go. Can you hear
Ta-da!
me?
Yes,
Okay.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
It
sir.
muted me when you played the video clip, and then it never unmuted.
Ah, you never know. You never know. But Jason Momoa mows. Jason Momoa. Yeah, he's one sexy son of a bitch. And he played
Not my type.
on He played on Stargate Atlantis, which is about aliens and whatnot, right? So, yay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to stay in theme. I also got
I
some
never
Star
watched
Wars
the
stuff.
Stargate shows. I just watched the original movie.
Oh, I watched the movie. I watched all the shows 100 billion times. I watched the last one a couple, 4 times, and watched every recap thing that, ending explained dealy that there is about it. Yep. I love it. I love that universe. It's fun.
Yeah, I mean, I
it's
liked
not.
the movie. I just never watched the shows.
I mean, I'd hate to have to be on the lookout for burrowing spinal snakes or whatever. I don't want to do that. But I might have agreed to be one of the, what was they called? The Tok'ra, I think, or they're the ones that have they have the symbiote, but they share the body. Both, they let each other use it, so that there's like 2 people in there, and they are not evil and trying to take over the world. They're just trying to survive, help out where they can, and survive. They're the quote unquote good guys. So however that worked out. Supposed to be doing a new one for Stargate, but they've been supposing to for like 20 years, so who knows. Oh Lord. Yep.
I don't know. I grew up with a dad that watched Star Trek and then Next Generation when it first came out. But other than that, I never really was into much sci-fi as a kid. I liked Star Wars, like most kids growing up in the 80s. But as far as that, like Star Wars and Star Trek were about it for me when I was a kid. I got more into that stuff when I got older.
That's cool.
But you asked if
I
I
remember
had any.
from a young age.
Mm-hmm.
I love sci-fi. I've been watching Star Trek since I was like 4 or something, that I can remember. Who knows what I did when I was a baby? I was born in '67, so they were still on the air, I think.
They had the
Anyway,
Star Trek cartoon when I was a kid. I remember watching that.
Yeah, I love that too. I thought that was
Is they actually
cool.
had some of the actors do their own voices, right, on the cartoon?
Hmm. Yeah,
Yeah, which is rare. Usually the
yeah, and
cartoons they just get unrelated people to do it, you know.
those actors, they needed a job too. And I
That's
think,
true.
it was always kind of a let's pull together kind of thing. It happened a lot with Star Trek where, like Lucy, if it wasn't for Lucille Ball, there wouldn't be Star Trek,
Yeah,
because
yeah, I knew
she
that.
fought hard for it. I love it.
My favorite
Another,
Star Trek story though was when they wanted to have an alien that had two belly or that had showed a belly button originally, and the censor said no, and then I Dream of Jeannie showed her midriff, so Roddenberry came back and said, "Hey, you can show belly buttons now," and they're like, "Oh yeah, it's fine." So the next episode, he made sure there was a female alien with two because he figured they owed him one,
oh my God.
and
I don't know exactly what that is.
that's amazing, and I just love that kind of thought process. It's like, all right, well, I tried to get a belly button on the air a while back. You wouldn't let me, so you owe me one. Now I got two. What a perfect way to handle it, you know?
Yep, yep.
Well, he was also the one that was at a convention, I believe. I don't know if this is a true story, but I know that it's one that went around for years. And someone tried to correct him when he said something about Trekkies, and they said, "We're Trekkers," and he goes, "Don't tell me. I invented the goddamn thing."
I
He was
mean,
because
sure
he said
sounds like him.
Trekkies, and people, yeah, well, he said the word Trekkies, and some of the people went, excuse me, it's Trekkers. He goes, "You can't tell me what it is. I invented it." But and of
Yeah,
course,
that's
Mike,
some kind of a point of contention, so to speak, in the
yeah,
in the in the fandom, we'll call it. I fucking hate fandoms. I went and watched that first episode of the new Star Trek,
yeah,
Star Trek Academy, I think it was. Anyway, um,
you
and
sent
I
me a
went
link,
down
but
in
I
the
didn't
comments
watch it.
about halfway. After watching about halfway, I went down in the comments and was just like, "Oh, good lord!" It looks like the only people that decided to say anything were people that didn't have anything nice to say.
I haven't watched it, but I've only seen bad reviews online, so I don't know. But to
I
be
get so
honest,
tired of people being
I
so
watched.
fucking serious about shit.
Well, like I said, I've watched the original. I've watched Next Generation. When Deep Space Nine came out, I saw quite a bit of that. I can't say I've seen the whole thing, but I've seen a bunch. And then what's it? Was it Enterprise that had the first female captain? Was that the one?
Voyager,
Voyager. That's
Voyager.
it. I started watching some of that, and then I pretty much fell off after that. Like there's been so many since then. I did like the Orville, even though that's not technically Star Trek.
No, but
The
it's
one that
definitely
Seth
from
Mc,
the heart fan fiction
oh
of
yeah.
Star Trek.
Well, and
Hey,
the thing is, Seth MacFarlane said he wanted to be on a Star Trek show, and they basically went, "We're not going to let the Family Guy person on Star Trek." So he says, "Screw it, I'll make my own."
yeah.
And they got away with some dirty stuff on that show too. I loved it.
And some just off the, just some out of the, just some, when Isaac cut little redheaded boy's leg off as a prank, because it's a prank. You can get it
Yeah.
put back on. Isaac knew he didn't do any permanent damage. Isaac, that robot,
Well, what was the guy? There was I can't remember the name of the like different aliens on that show because obviously growing up with Star Trek stuff, I confuse it sometimes and I don't want to say the wrong thing. But there was like that one that was Klingon esque. I'll say it that way. And they were playing catch with a ball that like spikes came out of it into their hand or whatever.
Oh
And
yeah.
I was like, whoa. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, that's a very interesting alien race. I can
Yeah,
almost pull the name of what they are, but of course it's
yeah.
just not quite near enough to my tongue.
They seemed they seemed like they were inspired by like the
Mocklin.
Klingons, because they
Yeah,
had the more like behavior and traditions. But
yeah.
I mean,
And it's
when your fun and games involve spikes going through your hand,
right, right. Dang. Yeah, the Mocklins, they're all male. They lay eggs. They pee like once a year or once every couple of years or something.
oh,
And
that's
they
got to be
invite
really
everyone to
weird.
come watch them. When they're having
When they pee,
problems with their mate, they and they're trying to get back together and prove their love for each other, they make everybody come watch them run naked through the forest and fuck. It's just fucking crazy, man.
oh yeah, like I said, like the I watched it from the beginning and I was like, okay, this is great. And as much as I don't know, it was like 50% homage to Star Trek, 50%, just adult humor. Like that, you definitely went, oh, this is definitely the guy from Family Guy. Well,
No
and
doubt.
look at his show, American Dad
I
had
like that one way better than Family Guy.
well, he had Patrick Stewart on there the whole time as his
Yeah,
boss, and you
yeah.
know,
That is a
and there's
deviant
been times
fucking.
he's got a bunch of the different actors to be on Family Guy and American Dad from Next Generation, anyway.
Yeah, it pays to have a big network. That's kind of what we're doing here today, because today we're talking about the UFO man and his live stream that will be happening in 27 minutes approximately. Please be sure to get over there to it because he is a channel friend and a personal friend and part of
Yep.
the weirdos, the flocking weirdos community. Here, let me remind everybody.
They're waving at us. Sarap.
I did that by it was a 10-second video, and I just took it, copied it, flipped it into reverse. So at first you can understand they're waving at us, and then it's like it sounds like aliens speak. I thought that was funny.
Did you did you see the? I didn't send it to you. I sent it to Sarah, but she she sent a picture of herself just where she's like, "Look, I have no ears." Did you see that picture of
Right?
her?
Yes, she showed me that stuff.
Did she show you the things I made?
Yeah, she did.
When
That was
I
funny.
was like, "Here, I made you ears," and I put Dumbo ears on her from the cartoon,
Yeah, yeah.
and then I was like, "Oh, with the shaved head look," I put her on Eminem's body,
I saw that one too.
and I
There
wrote "Flock and M."
you go. That's right. Because we're just
Yep.
a fucking bunch of weirdos, y'all. I want to be an Ewok.
I also sent her a while back. I don't know if I had sent it to you. I told her that her channel needs to be changed and call it Birds, Music, Star Trek, and Potatoes.
There
So
is
then
something about those potatoes in there.
I went to an AI generator and I said, I would like a potato bird in a Star Trek uniform singing. And it gave me a few things, and it didn't quite nail it, but I did send her a bird with I mean, it was a potato body, a bird beak and face, wearing a Star Trek uniform. So
The-
I did send her that. She thought that was good.
I think I saw it. But, we are all about the potatoes here.
What's a potato's favorite game? Hashtag. You know it. Stay crispy, folks.
Stay crispy, folks. I love it.
Yep.
I love it. I've got them.
Oh.
I've got such creative people all around me. It's just absolutely amazing.
I know it's off topic, but I do appreciate you making that community post about my video the other day.
Well, yeah, I was
last
proud
week.
of you.
That was
I was
my
so
first
proud of
video
you.
to hit 1 million.
Yeah, rock and roll. I love
I liked it. Yeah. And it's still going. I still get comments on it or whatever. It's been another 40,000 or so on top of that. I've just, as of today. And it's funny because I can't do it with every video if any more ever do this, but I have liked and hearted every single comment that's on that video.
Hey, it's
And
a good goal. Yeah.
Well, there have been thousands. The first day when it was taking off and getting up to like 500,000, I sat there for 20 minutes just heart thumb.
Heart thumb. That's all.
But
How
I
not
will
to
s-
laugh? He does jokes,
Yep.
y'all.
Yep.
I don't have a clip of yours. I'll try. I try
all right.
that. I'm not sure.
It's all
I got
right.
all kinds of clips,
I wasn't
though.
sure if I was going to be here, so you couldn't prepare for sure, right?
That's true. That's true. But I got another side B, which is Tim, which is UFO Man. I got another clip off of one of his songs I thought was really cool. Here it goes.
Ever feel like you're fading in the crowd, like your voice gets lost when it gets too loud? You keep your spark tucked deep inside, afraid to let it burn too bright. There's a rhythm in your heartbeat, a thunder waiting in your chest. Every crack in your armor is a place where the light gets in. So light it up, let it fly, make the dark across the sky. You don't have to hide your flame, you were born to shine this way. When the night feels cold and endless, you're the color, you're the sound. Let it burst, let it grow, you're a fire, they'll never put out. All those doubts that whisper.
Yeah, I love it.
That reminded me of those clips. Look, what was that movie where it was probably the late '90s, early 2000s, probably, where we went to war on another planet with like bug aliens. What was that? Oh, it was like a action
Like
sci-fi.
Like the astronaut showed up, and it was a whole buggy alien looking blue people
Well,
and
like
whatnot.
it was a war movie, like Earth versus this planet, and then come to find out, like we were the aggressors was the twist or whatever.
Dang.
I can't remember. They made fun of it on
Imagine that.
Futurama. I know that. But like I can't think of the name, but it had like good CG and stuff like that. But that footage just reminded me of like, what if they did that movie in the '60s or something when they were like riding the bugs and.
Well, it was neat. I like it. I like a lot of the stuff that's coming up, and I'm not even being snarky.
But you asked me earlier if I had any encounters, right? You asked me earlier if I had any encounters or anything.
Oh yeah,
I can tell
any
you
kind of crazy stories.
There was one time that really sticks out. I don't know what for sure anything was, but I was on my way. I worked nights for 20 years at a grocery store, and I was on my way to work, and there was like something that seemed to be hovering ahead of me. I mean, I would say, 300 feet up, and like, but staying just ahead of me all the way to work. And it even stayed there once I got out of my car at work. And I went to one of my coworkers slash my friend Al, and I was like, dude, do you see that? And he's like, what is that? And it was just like hovering still, like straight up over me. It was weird. And when we came out for break 2 hours later, it was gone. I don't know, but it literally seemed like it like was just staying ahead of me the whole time. And when I stopped, it stopped. So I took it personal.
Yeah, I would too.
I don't know what it was, but it was like, but I was like, maybe I'm just half asleep. So I was like, Al, do you see that thing hovering there? He goes, yeah, what is that? I said, I wish the hell I knew.
Right. You see that too, right? Like, hey, anybody see that ghost? That guy did.
Goat
Oh, I
pizza.
love it. I love it. It's so funny. So we're all here to hype up.
They're waving at us.
So is Sarah busy or something? I'm not used to being on a stream and her not being here too, except
I
when she's
know.
been sick.
No, this is a Snarky decided to do something thing because I thought it was about time to get mid-sized Sasquatch to be able to do a live stream because I got people with mysterious mysteries to talk about. We can do this, and we're all for supporting each other and doing what we can. I thought this supports people. It's a short. It's got a confined time limit. It's 1 hour period. Zip zappity doo, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But it is just the experimental. The prototype. Like I am not fully and I'm not fully ready. I didn't have all the links I needed. Lots of different little things. But I thought of it either Thursday. I think I thought of it Friday night. It might have been. Hold it. No, it might have been Thursday night after we did our stream on Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
I think I smoked something and then thought of it. I was like, wouldn't it be cool? Because, I just do the Thursdays right now. That's really all I'm doing. And I've got 4 channels. So I thought, hey, we need to do something with them. Don't just let them sit there.
Yep.
Because, Snark and Sass has got more than 2,500 videos that y'all can see. I don't even think that counts the ones you can't see. But that's a lot. It's a lot to go through. That's why I started doing Throwback Thursday. I go back into my stuff, find two videos that I liked from my early days or whenever.
Yep.
And then just do mix it a little bit somehow and do it as a Throwback Thursday. Because otherwise, people aren't going to see it, It's just kind of lost back there. I do catch some views, but not very many of, past material, content, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but I do love doing this stuff.
So, you ever post something and people react to it and you think it should be obvious and people don't understand what you've done?
Yes,
for example, on what is it? I can't remember which day of the week it is, but I've got a daily schedule at 4:20, a different video, a different type every day of the week, and I've been doing those fake facts that I come up with,
Yeah.
right? And I say that they're fake, and I've had people literally comment, I don't know if that's true, because like I did 2 weeks in a row, I did Stranger Things fake facts because I was like, well, there's a topic people are Googling and looking at
Right.
videos for because it was the
That's
end of the
smart.
series.
Yep.
So I did it right before it dropped and right after it dropped, 1 week apart. I figured good for the algorithm, right?
Right.
And one of the jokes I made was that the Duffer brothers aren't actually brothers, they're identical cousins. Now, first of all, nobody got the reference to identical cousins. I grew up
Right.
with Nick at Night, and I saw the Patty Duke show on Nick at Night when I
Right.
was a kid. Like, I didn't see it when it first came out, black and white and all, but I saw it on Nickelodeon. Nobody got that reference. And I had a few people, no, I'm pretty sure they're brothers. I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
It's like they're twins,
Well,
but like
actually,
I did start with these are 5 things you didn't know because I made them up.
right? I know.
Like I
I
say
know.
it, and across the top it says 5 fake facts about, and then whatever it's like. I don't know. I thought it was a clever idea, but I'm not trying to trick anyone, you know? Because if you
No
don't
doubt.
say that you made them up, people will be like, "Oh, this is bullshit." You know, we can't. Don't trust this guy. And it's like, it's called comedy, people.
And then they figure out they got tricked, and then they gotta feel something about it. And then they're like, "Oh, that's not nice. You put trap out there."
Yeah,
Dang.
maybe I'll have to do 5 facts about Star Trek next.
Maybe that's a good idea. Who knows? Right
Well,
now
I'm not
we
gonna
are.
lie. I have. Oh, go ahead. So
No, go
give
ahead.
the
Go ahead.
promo. I was gonna
No, go
say
ahead.
right now, I've probably what I do is I come up with 10 on each topic of those, and then I split them in two, and I don't necessarily do them back to back, but that way I can come back if a topic works. But I'm actually thinking about if I get enough together, publishing it on Amazon Kindle as like a comedy book of just
That's
fake
cool.
facts about random shit. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. I
But
like it.
but please give the promo.
Hey, y'all, do you remember why we're here? Yeah, the UFO man.
Now,
He'll be live in 10 minutes, y'all. 10 minutes before I kick both of you out, or all three of you. Uh,
so
there's three in chat. What happened? Let me see. Who's here? That Corbin, good to see you. Hey,
what do you
y'all.
think about
Jill is
sitcoms that
my
are alien based?
well, you know, it. My favorite would have to be Alf because it's a puppet
Of
and I'm a
Alf.
Muppet. I'm a Muppet, so. But that's my
I
boyfriend,
have
Dill.
I have the box set of every episode of Alf, the movie that they made, Operation Alf, and then it also has both animated series, Alf Tales and Alf the Animated Series. So I've got like all of that. It doesn't have his
That's
talk show that he
amazing.
had for a short period, but yeah. And then after I bought it, I saw the footage of the guy who does the voice of Alf behind the scenes being an awful human being, and it bothered me.
Ah, yes, that would bother me too. But
Yeah,
Alf
like
wasn't a
racist
very
and
good
stuff.
human
Like,
being either.
well, the guy who did the voice and owned the puppet literally, like, there. Look it up on YouTube sometime. The behind the scenes stuff. I don't even want to describe the stuff he was saying. It was sexual about the kids on the show, some of it, and it was racist as hell, some of it. And I was just like, "Oh, come
Yeah,
on! Don't ruin my childhood." Like, it bothered me.
yeah.
I will say,
There was a
back
lot
when
more racial humor back then. People cracked a lot more racial jokes and got away with it back
well,
then than now.
and it was behind the scenes stuff that never made it to
Right.
air. But like, uh, but I don't know. Anyway, I remember Alf was the subject of my very first tweet when Twitter first came out.
Oh, neat.
My very first tweet, the guy who made Alf, this was before that footage was uncovered and put on YouTube. He was trying to get a movie company to make a live action Alf movie, and he was thinking about doing like a CG Alf, which I don't think would be as good, by the way. I think it needs to be the puppet, you know. But my joke was, I went on Twitter and I said, rumors of an Alf movie. If I want to see a hairy beast eating cats, I'll just go to Pornhub and Google and type in Ron Jeremy.
Oh Lord, I got a video where I look like Ron Jeremy, and I noticed when I was making the video, it was a filter, and because
Oh
of the
no!
glasses and the mustache and shit, I was
Oh
like, oh
no!
my god, I look like Ron Jeremy.
Oh no!
I'll try to drag that one out for a throwback Thursday soon.
Yeah,
I've got a
boy,
video for almost everything. It's fucking amazing.
it's amazing you
And
have space on your computer.
I just got a computer and I haven't even put anything onto it, so it's got all the space it ever had.
Well,
I'm gonna break it out. I just didn't have time to try to learn that and try to do what I did do for this particular live stream. I made lots of little videos, and for UFO Man and for this, like promo, whatever, and everything. I made that thumbnail and that backdrop right there. That's the thumbnail. And
I'd love to do a live stream at some point on my channel, but I don't know like what the topic could be for a live stream on mine. Like, yeah, it's something I have to think about because, now that I've got, enough subscribers to make it worth it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean,
it took a while to get up to over 1,000, but finally made it.
That is awesome.
I gained like 240 something off that one video.
That's awesome. That's incredible. I didn't realize that you had broke 1,000. That's congratulations on that too. I remember. I think I came to the channel. You had like 300 or something, maybe.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
You were one of the first regular commenters, and the other one that was a regular commenter apparently hated my humor and was like, "You should stop doing this. Not everyone should be on the internet. You suck."
You suck.
And I'm like, I'm doing silly dad jokes and shit. Like, are you really that upset by it? Like, here's an idea. If you see my face, don't click on it.
No doubt. But it does just drop down if you're scrolling, if you're going through the feed, the short feed, it will come up and you didn't ask for it, And that maybe could set a little guy off or something. Hey, ATL, it's good to see you. Thanks for coming. He says it took him a year to hit 1K.
Oh,
And
and it worked better when I started going regular. Like I did one every morning at 6 a.m. I drop a video, except Saturdays and Sundays. I drop at 6:30 for the morning video, and then 4:20 every day. So I do more than that some days, but I always make sure to do those two.
that's cool. There's Roscon came by, y'all. I don't know if she's still here. Greetings, Snark and Sass, and all you beautiful people. Yes, that means you. Just stopping by to show love and support. Have a pleasant weekend, everyone. We love you, Ross. Love you, Ross. So it is 4 minutes until UFO Man goes live.
I have interviewed several abductees or contactees, and several of them don't want to be called experiencers because they feel violated.
Yeah.
They feel taken against their will.
Yeah.
They feel that the experimentations that are being done, whether they are being done for our benefit, are being done against their will.
Yeah.
And they're very painful and very destructive to them. And some very famous cases have said that they've even fought back against these entities and hit them and struck them and tried to fight their way out of the craft because they didn't want to be there and they didn't get a benefit from it. So there is an aspect of people that are having negative.
Yep, like I said, just because I'm funny and a big goofball doesn't mean it ain't serious over on the other side. Because truth sometimes makes you uncomfortable or whatever, and this is people's truth, you know. So that was UFO Man, everybody, and we're like 2 minutes before his live stream starts. And I'm gonna drop that link so that y'all can head over there. If I can get to it. There it is. It kind of got buried in the queue. There's to UFO Man's live stream that starts in 2 minutes and less. We are just here to support our friends because we love y'all.
They're waving at us.
And that brings us to 1 minute, y'all. 1 minute until UFO Man starts his gig. So that means I'm going to click this thing as soon as everybody waves. I guess we could wave while it's playing, but we're here to support each other.